What's up? Your boy Moog, Max Mogren here at Ski Bum Wisdom. Today, teaching you how to make a really easy, simple, quick, and modular and removable bed for a modern Toyota Tacoma. I've done this in a 2017, 2018, and right now I'm doing it in a 2013, I believe. All these tacos that have, a plastic bed liner, kind of like that, where you've got the little rim job here running at the height of the wheel well. This little slot's at about 8.5 inches. The other one 9.5 off the bed surface. And that makes it really convenient, real easy to work on putting a nice camper in these. Additionally, some sliding storage boxes to go in there. But what I like about this design is there's not too many pieces, and it's really easy to take out. My friend Will, who I'm working on this for, was kind enough to take his topper off to make this real easy for me. But basically, I got 3 identical panels there. Those are all 57.25 inches long by 24 inches wide, made out of that 3/4 inch AC plywood. You can see this last panel has got a cutout on the end. Stay tuned, and I'll give you the exact dimensions on that. And so those all, again, identical 57.25 by 24. 3 of those for a 6-foot bed taco. These 2 little joists here that fit into the grooves, also 57.25. Those are 1 inch. I used 2x6s. 2x8s would have been better, but my little table saw was struggling just to get through these 2x6s. So if you can find some lumber that's 1 inch by 7.25, that would be ideal, aka 1x8. But double check the measurements because it might turn out to be 3/4. And then these boxes made out of 3/4 inch ply. Those walls are 5.5 inches high. I just used some little ripped 2x6s in the corners for extra support. And then the bottom of those boxes is just a sheet of 3/8 inch CDX ply. You could have used AC, but it's a little more affordable to use the CDX, and no one's going to see that anyway. Putting a nice floor finish on that, the Varofane floor finish, to make those nice and slippery. Everything here has got a Minwax natural stain, and then some of that floor finish. You can see, added bonus, go with the routed edges. I used a 1/4 inch round over bit on those edges. And I'm just letting the paint dry, making this video, of course. It's been sunny all day. Now for the first time it looks like rain. But basic gist of it, pretty simple. What's cool about this, you take those little joists, stick them in here. Again, I have done this in a taco with an ARE topper and was able to remove the whole system without taking the topper off, which is pretty cool. If you do have a topper that doesn't work, one little trick, you can loosen the clamps on the topper and wedge up one side, and all those components will slide out because the thickest piece is 1 inch thick. But you put those little joists in, you put the 3 sheets in, they fit up nice and snug here, and then the boxes slide underneath. Another bonus, you can see my buddy here is a mountain biker. He's got the downhill rack, so you can take all the components and slide them to the front. Everything fits in the front 2 feet, with the exception of the boxes, of course. And you can really, use your bed to the fullest. These sliding boxes, a lot of people will go with they'll spend hundreds of dollars on hinges, or not hinges, on the drawer sliders, the big heavy-duty 300-pound drawer sliders. But I find that these work really great. Handles, just use some old climbing rope. Drilled through, tied off with a fisherman's knot. Super simple. The dimensions on this, if you're wondering, for the cutout here, let's see real quick. So this is a 24-inch board. All 3 of these 24 by 57.25 come out at the full 57.25 to about 17 inches. Then from 17 to 21 and a half, we're losing an inch there, so take an inch off either side. From 17 to 21 and a half. And then from 21.5 to the 24, take off an additional 1.25 inches. So at the end of the board here, you're coming in 2 1/4 on both sides. And this diagonal, you're coming in 1 inch from 17 to 21.5. Pretty simple. I will put this in there once the paint dries, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like when it's all installed. But super simple. You know, you can get this all built out, stained and finished over the course of a day if you're good, or the course of a weekend if you're just learning. But it's pretty simple. Again, 3 panels, 24 inches wide by 57 1/4 long. 2 of those little joists that fit into the slots on the taco, 1 inch thick, 7 1/4 wide works by 57 1/4 long. And then the boxes, again, this style of sliding box works really well. I've made quite a few of them. Anybody needs some boxes, hit me up. I've got a few sitting in the rafters waiting to have a home. Let me know. Here at Dirtbag Rigs, we got you covered. If you want help building something like this, hit me up. I'm in Alpine, Wyoming. I got you back. Got plenty of lumber sitting around and nothing but time. Y'all take care. One love. Peace.